Good day to all of our followers. It is a pleasant welcome to Liberia TV and Watch. On this platform, we highlight the importance of technical and vocational education, that is TVETs. Today, basically, we've come to discuss why is it that people are stigmatizing the TVET sector, specifically the perception that the vocational education and technical training is for the low class in society. That is people that are financially potent, they don't get involved into technical and vocational education. But I've come to let you know that the trade areas, that is the TVET, does not in any way limit any class. It is a truth, we agree, that to some extent you have most of the people from the lower class having their kids attending vocational institutions. People who believe to be in the upper class or the wealthy people in society, even the middle class, to a larger extent they do overlook the technical and vocational areas. But the truth is, there are many people that have succeeded today in technical and vocational education. Their success today is because of the foundation they have in the TVET sector. So technical skills is not limited to the low class. Technical skills is for everybody, regardless of your financial status in society. It is important you support your kids or your child or children to have a technical knowledge. The reason is very simple. Those that acquire technical skills, they are self-sufficient. They are marketable. These are people that have the skills needed for society. If you choose not to work for people, you can be self-employed. If you don't even want to be self-employed, to some extent you will still benefit. Say you did automotive, that is auto mechanic. You have your vehicle. The truth is, because of the knowledge you acquire from vocational training institutions, you have an insight if your vehicle will malfunction. For the fact that you have an idea of foundation from a TVET institution, you know exactly what's happening to your vehicle. So if you take your car to a garage, you are now a novice. No mechanic will come and tell you stories. So it's important. There are countries around the world that have succeeded because of technical and vocational education. And these countries believe in what we refer to as the dual system. This dual system is such that they combine the academic and the trade areas as well. An example is Finland, where technical trade is compulsory. In secondary schools, which we refer to as high schools in Liberia, you ought to choose a career path before you graduate from a high school. We have two institutions that have stood amongst many institutions in this country to uphold the value of dual system. That is the Booker Washington Institute, the BWR, and the William V. S. Tubman High School. These institutions allows their students to practice the trade of their choice while they are still doing their academic courses. And once this is happening in all the institutions across this country, you come to realize that students will value the importance, they will know the importance of technical skills. So after high school education, you have a pathway. This is the importance of having or practicing the dual system. You have a pathway, that is, you will come to realize that the knowledge you acquire from high school, say for example, a student chooses electronics, another person took what we refer to as automotive. carpentry, masonry, drafting. All of these trade areas. At the final analysis, if you enroll in any university in the country, say at BWR or whatever you study high school from the 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade, you choose to practice electricity. You have the foundation in electricity. You understand what voltage is, the current, the resistance. Basically, the Ohm's law, the Kirchhoff law. These little principles, you understand them. If you enroll at the University of Liberia, you already have an insight of what you are going to do at the university. And this will give you an edge. The course will be so simple. You will stand out for excellence because you have a solid foundation for an institution that believes or practices the dual system. There are figures in the world today that are successful people. Their success can be tied to TVET, that is the technical and vocational education. A very good example of someone who has succeeded, who had a foundation in TVET, is Elon Musk. Elon Musk started his primary education, even the secondary education in South Africa, where he attended the Pretoria Boys High School. Elon Musk is one of the richest men in the world today. Choose a career path in mechanics and electronics. Because of his foundation from the TVET institutions, or TVET institution in South Africa, that is the Pretoria High School. At the university, he became an engineer. Today, Elon Musk is rich. He has so much investment. He's an engineer, he's a businessman, and an inventor as well. Have you heard about the SpaceX? The Solar City? These are his institutions. These are companies that are owned by Elon Musk. But he got the motivation from the TVET institution, or institution that believes and practices the dual system. So my message to us in this country is that regardless of your status in society, be it the lower class, the middle class, the upper middle class, the elites, whatever the case may be, it's about time we get involved into technical and vocational education. Let's help to empower the young people of this country. If we come to realize that there are benefits of acquiring technical and vocational skill, we all will get involved as a people and a nation. These are some of the benefits. The first thing TVET does for us as a country is that it increases the overall workforce of the country. It provides employment opportunities. TVET also increases investment in the country. If one acquires a technical skill, he or she can choose to be an entrepreneur to invest, self-employed. Even investors coming to the country, there are specific skills to look for in the country. Imagine the cost of bringing experts to the country. Now you have to go to the labor ministry and process work permit and all of these things. There are too much headaches involved. So they rather look in the country and see as to whether the country can provide the workforce they need for their investment. And the workforce is available, Liberians will be employed, job opportunity, the economy will boom. So the importance of TVET cannot be overemphasized. But it's about time that we all get involved regardless of your status, as I said initially. TVET is not only for the low class. TVET is for everybody. Let's get involved and support technical and vocational skills in this country. This is a Liberia TVET Watch, a platform that highlights the importance of technical skills. We say on the platform our goal is to push the technical and vocational education information. TVET should not be a second choice. It is not an option. If countries like Germany, Finland, Switzerland, Norway, Austria can get involved in the technical and vocational skill and to a larger extent and make it compulsory in their countries, and they are succeeding today, Liberia can do the same and we can also succeed. We can do a lot, we can achieve a lot through our technical and vocational institutions. Thank you for following our page. Kindly, you can help us to like this page, share the page, and allow this information to go wide across this country. By liking our page and sharing this page, you are also supporting the TVET institutions in this country. You are helping to advocate alongside with the TVET platform to encourage people to have their kids going to school, to encourage the young people to get involved in technical activities. Please, this is our platform, the Liberian People platform. Thank you.